What's up, guys? Derek here with Tap and Turn Gaming, coming at you today with another one of our top 10 secret tech series. Today's secret tech will be for the Selesnya, which will round out the last of our dual color deck, dual color combinations. The only thing we have left to do in our series will be colorless. As we said, we're not going to be doing 3 color, 4 color, and 5 color because it would probably just be a rehash of the dual color ones we did. But without further ado, let's take a look at what we went over. Again, this is top 10 for Selesnya secret tech. First creature we have here is Armada Worm. Armada Worm is a 6-cost 5/5 with trample that when Armada Worm enters the battlefield, put a 5/5 green worm creature token with trample onto the battlefield. So in essence, you're getting 10 total power and toughness for 6 mana. And the fact that it's an ETB means if you have any way to flicker him with like an Otherworldly Journey or Eerie Interlude or Cloud Shift, then you can keep using his ability again and again and again. And that's pretty potent to be able to keep spitting out 5/5s for relatively not a lot of mana. Up next we have Elderwood Scion. This is a 5-cost 4/4 with trample and lifelink. And it says spells you cast that target him will cost 2 less to cast, and spells that your opponents cast that target him will cost 2 more to cast. So if your opponent wanted to use something like a simple murder on him, instead of costing 3 mana, it's going to cost 5. That's pretty awesome. And if you wanted to say go ahead and use an Eerie Interlude on him, instead of costing 3, it would cost 1, just a white. And that's pretty cool. That's why he's on there. Being a 5-cost 4/4 with trample and lifelink is good alone. But the fact that it's a little harder to remove than some creatures is also very, very nice. Up next we have Keldoran Frostbeast. This is a 5-cost 2/4 that says at the end of combat, destroy all creatures blocking or blocked by Keldoran Frostbeast. So this guy's a really, really good rattlesnake, where he has that ability where if somebody gets in front of him, regardless of if he died or not, they die, and if he gets in front of someone else, again, regardless of if he dies or not, they will die as well. And that's really just a lot of good ability to have right there, because some people may just not want to attack into you because you have him down on the board. Up next we have Trostani Summoner. While this is a little more expensive for a 1/1, it is a 7-cost 1/1, but when it comes into play you get a 2/2 Knight, a 3/3 Centaur, and a 4/4 Rhino. So you get 10 total power or toughness. Again, just like Armada Worm, except you get this in the form of 4 creatures. So again, this is really, really good with any kind of flicker style effects, because you can go ahead and reuse it again and again and again. That's really just pretty cool to be able to get that ability. So up next we have our instants. First one we have is Reknit. This is a 2-cost that says regenerate target permanent. What I like about this spell is it's target permanent. So if someone's going to destroy one of your lands, you can regenerate it. If someone's going to destroy one of your enchantments or artifacts, you can regenerate it. One of your planeswalkers, you can regenerate it. And that's just not something you see very often. So that's a pretty cool ability on the 2 mana slot for what it does. Up next we have Seeds of Strength. This is a 2-cost instant that says target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn, and target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So what's important in the way that this is worded is that you can target 3 different creatures. And I believe you can target the same creature 3 times if you want to, because it doesn't say another target creature, it just says target creature. So you can have each of the 3 target the same one, I believe, giving one creature +3/+3, or giving one creature +2/+2 and another one +1/+1, or 3 different creatures +1/+1. And it's just the combat tricks that you can pull off with this are really, really nice, because you're in control of the math, and that's a pretty cool ability. Up next we have Selesnya Charm. This is a 2-cost instant that I think a lot of people overlook when you first look at it. It gives you a +2/+2 and trample on one mode, or exile target creature with power 5 or greater for another mode, and put a 2/2 White Knight onto the battlefield for another mode. So what I like about this is it basically is I look at it as a removal spell. Not really combat tricks or anything like that, just a straight up removal spell that you can use to kill any creature on the board for the most part. Because, and the way I say that is, if they have a 1/1, you can go ahead and use the mode to put in the 2/2, block it, it dies. If they have a 2/2, you can go ahead and give your creature the +2/+2 and block, and their creature will die. If they're attacking with a 4/4, you can go ahead and give your guy the +2/+2. He'll probably block it, and theirs will die. Or if it's 5 or greater, just go ahead and exile it. So this can more or less deal with any creature on the board if you use it, effectively. Because if it's a one toughness or 2 toughness, you put in the token and block, and that'll kill it either way. If it's 3 or 4, then you give one of your 2/2s at least the +2/+2, and then you can deal with the 3 3s and the 4 4s. If it's a 5 5 or greater, you go ahead and exile it. So you can really deal with any creature on the board as long as you use your head when you do it. And that's really pretty cool. For enchantments, first up we have Armadillo Cloak. It is a 3-cost aura with enchant creature, obviously because it's an aura, but it says enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and trample, so that's nice. And whenever enchanted creature deals damage, you gain that much life. Now what's nice about this is this wasn't errated to say that the enchanted creature gets lifelink. So we all know that lifelink can't stack, so if you give a creature lifelink then you give a creature lifelink again, they don't have double lifelink. But where this hasn't been errated to say lifelink, you could put this on a creature with lifelink, and then you would go ahead and still gain the double life. And that's pretty cool that it doesn't actually say lifelink, that you can go ahead and do that, and that's pretty fun. It's also 3 mana for +2/+2 trample, and essentially something very similar to lifelink. I don't want to just say lifelink and get people confused, but the fact that you get all that in a neat little package for 3 mana is very, very nice. Then we have Collective Blessing, much like any Anthem effect that we have out there, but this is a 6-cost enchantment that says creatures you control get +3/+3, and that is just huge if you're generating tokens. I mean, think of you generating Saplings and they're coming out as 4 4s instead of 1 1s. That's just absolutely huge, and it really turns a tide of battle very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Then the last card we have on our list is Unflinching Courage. This is a 3-cost enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and trample and lifelink. And that's, again, for what it does for 3 mana, it's very similar to Armadillo Cloak. It's actually quite similar to Armadillo Cloak, but the difference is that this actually says lifelink. So the creature gets +2/+2 and it gets trample and it gets lifelink. Surprisingly similar to Armadillo Cloak, but gives the +2/+2 trample and just has the pseudo lifelink. So that's pretty cool right there, all in all. So that does round out our top 10. We had Armada Worm, Elderwood Scion, Keldoran Frostbeast, Trostani Summoner, Reknit, Seeds of Strength, Selesnya Charm, Armadillo Cloak, Collective Blessing, and Unflinching Courage. That does round out our top 10 secret tech for Selesnya. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please, again, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. We really do appreciate it. The more you guys like and comment, the more we know what you guys do and don't like and how we can change and grow the channel. This has been Derek with Tap and Turn Gaming. We will catch you later with our next video, and please enjoy our content. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.